Alright, I hope you're having a good day, evening, or night. Today, we're going to be trying a little bit, tiny bit of different things. One, I look a bit different. I need a haircut, that is obvious. We shall worry about that uh, later, though. First and foremost, we are going to be playing, live streaming, some Dune Awakening, as you can see. I'll be honest. I've done a lot since I've last streamed Dune. I have a really bad habit of saying I'm gonna do a tiny bit of things, and then I end up building a complete base, completely different from how it originally was. It probably ended up being like 4 to 6 hours worth of content I could have streamed, but we live and learn, don't we? So. That is to say, I am going to be mostly zoning out, I'll be honest, and building this base for the most part and not commenting or anything. However, that is not because I am, it is not purely because I'm going to be zoning out and building the base. It is mostly because I'm about to turn on some music right now, and it's going to be loud enough to where I'm 50% sure. And it's just gonna bleed right through my headset right now, and it's gonna go straight into the mic. And I get enough copyright strikes as is. I think I get copyright strikes. I get enough copyrights as is. So even though I don't even mean to, I'm just trying to live stream a game, live my life, and getting copyright strikes because I can't foretell the future of what a video game is gonna show. It sucks shit, but whatever. Anyway, I'm playing some music right now. You're not gonna hear me for a little bit. I'm probably gonna move all these water canisters, yes I know, to shitload, down to this level, as well as get my bottom floor more in the shape of what I want it to look like. And then you shall hear me again. Until then, unless I see something over to my right where my chat box is, I know it's too far for me to... I should set it up like right here. Or maybe I can move it closer. Could I? No, like, then it'll get in the way of my mouse. Yeah, anyway. I'm gonna put on some music right now. I hope you enjoy me ADHDing out and trying to organize my base.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
says Sidewing. I do smoke. I smoke on stream. I don't recommend smoking. It's unapproved that you smoke. Smoking is bad for you and bad for your health. I have to say that. That's it. I'm going back to listen to my music for a bit now. Sorry.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching. Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, I turned my mic back on. I lowered my music. I might turn it off, actually. I think I'm just gonna turn it off. I'll turn it off. Turn my music off. We are back now. I am done with my music session. What's it called? I had to switch to the fucking... I had to switch back to start streaming soon. Or streaming... whatever it says. I don't know. I don't need to fix my, my scene transitions. You know, they don't say what I want to say, because they were, something I just randomly grabbed, because I'm too lazy to actually do anything for overlays. Just something I grabbed. I don't need to change it. I changed it because my father walked in and he has a habit of not knowing how to listen when I tell him not to enter my room when I'm streaming, because he has a all he likes to wear is underwear. So it's boomers for you. I won't say it's boomers. It's like, it's most guys in their house. It's just, you know, I'm streaming, so, and I have an actual camera on, so my door is like right over there, so it's like clear line of sight, almost nearly. If it hadn't been for me blocking, I think, I don't know, I'm not sure. I didn't actually see if the stream caught when he entered. I just heard him knock, and I tried to switch it as fast as I could. That being said, I'm going to sound a bit weird. If I'm going like this, it's because I have a canker sore in my throat currently, and it's causing me pain and discomfort, and I can't help but want to hold my throat because of it. Because of that also, I'm going to be talking slightly weird sometimes because of just the pain. Now, we have done... I don't know what we want to call this. I guess you could say we've done about 50% of what I want to do for this level of the base. And that's mostly because I want to actually change out all those water canisters eventually and change them out into the big ones. I just don't have, obviously, the resources to do that. Let me see what I need to do that. So I could sort of handle, yeah, I can handle getting a massive quantity of duraluminum. I can handle to a degree of getting silicon. Silicon's always been a massive, always needing it. But industrial pumps, that is a pain, I'll be honest. That is not cool. I don't know where to grind for industrial pumps. The one place I know where industrial pumps, at least on this map, spawn is over here. And at most I'm gonna get like 20. That would seem like a lot, but considering it costs 36 to make one of these, that's not a lot. So that's unfortunate. What was I saying? I want to build out the rest of this, but obviously I do not have the plastone, so I need to obviously get more plastone. Besides that, I did want to actually make a layout for a large spice refinery, even though I don't have I don't have anywhere near the resources to obtain a spice refinery right now. I was trying to actually do something to where I could make it inside this building. That was what this little section, if you saw it earlier enough in stream, I had this section of roof open. Oh, my throat. And it went up into my ornithopter space. And I didn't really like that, but it was kind of forcefully make do situation. I might have to do it on that side, but now at, wait a minute. That's what it looks no, why do you look different? Hold on. What are you? Shit. Hold on. something not right with my roof. I think one of the pieces isn't. Wait, no, hold on. Am I just overthinking this? I'm overthinking it. Never mind, it's alright. It's because I was expecting this this corner roof to have this, but it just doesn't. That's fine. I wanted to make a space for a spice refinery, but I don't have the space, obviously, so I can't do that. The other thing I wanted to massively do with my base, but I obviously don't have the resources for at the moment, is say hello to the last player base left on this entire map. Judging by how it's empty over there, I'm guessing he's either out doing stuff over in what's that place called? What day is it? Ah, my hand. He's probably using the last day to get spice sand or some shit from deep desert, if I had to guess. I don't know. Unless he just abandoned his base and it's taking a while to destroy. Well, no, his power would run out. I don't know. That's the last player. There was a big ass base over here, but then that player either moved servers or retired from the game for a while. I'm not sure which it is. It could have been retired from the game because I'm pretty sure he was at like end game everything. Like the only other thing he could have done was maybe get his levels up in land strat. And I think he already even did that. That's me sidetracking though. I built my base like this. I kind of like how it is, except for the roof, admittedly. But the problem is my roof is already capped out right there for that top of the building. If you can see that weird outlay on the top of my structure, that's my structure hitting like the high point of where I can build. So I can't build anywhere above that. Because of that, I did want to try to build a land claim extension if I can to make my, to have more roof space so I can build an actual cool looking roof. But I don't know if I can do that because I think I've already reached my max land claim, which is pretty unfortunate because I have this random big ass piece of space that I don't know what to do with. The only reason I don't know what to do with it is because I needed it to also be over here, but I made a mistake earlier on, and I thought that if I placed it over here, I might be able to pick it up. Because one of my earlier land claims was working like that. That's weird, it's not supposed to be like that. But unfortunately, when I placed the land claim over in this area, and I placed everything down like I should have, to pick it back up, I don't know why I saw land claims like I could pick up when I put them down, and that it would take away the space.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
A Coriolis storm build-up. Build-up begins. Okay. I thought it meant the actual Coriolis storms. The build-up for the storm starts to begin in 2 hours. I placed a land claim over here. It registered it. I couldn't pick it back up, so now I got this random piece of space that I do not want, that I cannot get rid of, and I do not know how I'm supposed to deal with it. Besides that, you see this weird ass tower. I don't like how the tower looks right there. I like the tower. Don't get me wrong, I like the tower that I made, except for this. This needs to change on both sides. I was trying to do something and it didn't work out. It looks weird when you fly around it. When you actually look at the tower and you see how it just ends right here abruptly on, just a flat floor with like barely a structure over here to hold it up, it looks obviously very weird. At least to me it does. So I wanted to build a tower down below right here. The problem is I obviously got this ramp that is used for my ground vehicles. This is all not finished building. Now the problem with that is obviously where the hell do I put this if I Excuse me. If I put a tower right here, where do I put the ramp? And I think possibly my best way to solve this is if I move the ramp over to this section on this side. And I made use of that space that I can't originally do what I wanted to do with it to make a ramp. This is how I get my planning done for what I want my base to do. I end up talking about it. This needs to change, I just don't have the actual part to fix that corner. So we're just gonna deal with the random corner pieces sticking out extremely annoyingly. Right here would be a perfect space. I could put a ramp going up, not directly up of course, but you know, how it looks right there, going up to this side instead. And my actual hope is in the future when I get enough plastone, I can do all that, I can go down and finish the, I'll show it in a minute, but I'll finish down below where I'm trying to build up a massive portion of a base. But eventually, everything inside, despite how meticulous I was trying to be with the water storage containers and everything else in there, it's all gonna go away. It's all gonna go away. The reason being, this base is going to extend outward even larger to these corners, and these towers are actually going to be incorporated into this base as like the corner of the base. And I'm gonna try to have these right here, the tops of this, be the actual, you know, left and right corner tops of like the tower going up. And it's gonna look like an Atreides castle. The problem is that top part that I was talking about earlier. I'm capped right there with my roof line, so I can't go any taller. So the only other thing I could do is go lower. That sounds shitty. So I'm gonna try to build a land claim staking unit higher if I can. If not, I'm just gonna be sad. Honestly. And when it comes to these towers overall, I was thinking if I didn't do that, I could use all this empty space in the tower to put all those all the storage, water storage containers in the towers. That way they wouldn't just be towers, they'd be water towers. But, that was stupid. But, you know, that would be so much better to get rid of all that space and have water towers instead. I like what I did with my garage. I like how I sort of made a garage. That's a really nice look to me. That looks cool. I don't like that. I really wanted to build, that structure right there, that little window, and put it across that entirety. That way it looks like it's sealed behind something. But I don't have the resources. I am lacking of all resources. I don't have enough spice sand. Oh wait. No, I do. I didn't, I don't think I moved it. Yeah. When I still don't have enough. I need 755. I only have 600 or 655, where it was. Alright, we're gonna finish putting stuff away in my storage. I just needed to go over. I had to speak aloud what I was gonna do to my base, cause that's how I sort of get an understanding for myself of what I'm gonna do for the base. So, yeah. We're gonna put this in storage. We're gonna put this back in my main slot. I'm gonna run over here. Okay, yeah. We're gonna just put that in there. my vehicle backup right there. Put excuse me, construction tool. Oh my god, excuse me. In there. Alright. I didn't grab the right things. We're gonna go do the main quest really quick. Yeah, we're gonna go do the main quest really quick. We're just gonna do... My throat's hurting so fucking much right now. Hold on. As always, you should not smoke. Smoking is bad for you. I am not a good example. I think what I'll do is I'll make a... Today... Not today. Is it today? Today or tomorrow. I don't remember which. I have to recheck. It's been a while. The server resets. When it resets, I will... Forgot I might have my headset too loud. It might be double echoing. I think I will make a small temporary base just so I can get what was it that was called? No, it's durable. It's plastic. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a massive grind of plastone. A massive grind to try. I think it was basalt. Basalt stone or something like that? I don't remember. Whatever it's called, the stone for plastone. I'm gonna grind for a bunch of that after server restarts. Just so I can try and finish my base. Although, I'm guessing I'm gonna hardcore underestimate how much I need. So we'll see. Just to get me to the rack. It's some shitty things. do I get in from the top? Or I'll say the top. You know what? I'm just gonna take this with. What? Oh my god, I'm not in the right place. I thought it was trying to take me to the ship. It wasn't trying to take me to the ship. It was trying to take me farther. I'm dummy. I'm giving myself radiation for no reason. Shit. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm not sure if that uses my battery. I think my flashlight does, but it's just a guess.
Killer, you there? Good. Let's find out what happened to my missing courier. I suppose this is a good time to tell you that the package you're looking for contains a radiation core. Not to worry, it's perfectly safe, I think. Just for the sealed container. Just make sure you're wearing your suit. Respect this suit. If the radiation core isn't there, you'll have to get it yourself in the wreck of the Orion. Be alert. Don't linger, and you'll make it out just fine. And I will make it worth your while.
We're gonna do this quick as we can since... Oh, my game just froze. Freezing. Okay, we go. We gotta do this quick since we're soaking in radiation. I got a radiation from this radiation core? I don't think so. Let's see. Should go this way. I think, right? Where are we? Yeah. I'm just go straight this way. Jesus. You know what? I'm turning around. My throat really hurts. I think I'm going to call the stream and end right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some pain medication, and when it kicks in and I start to feel better, I think it's because I'm talking. When it feels better to where I'm actually able to talk, I will restart and start streaming again. Although admittedly, I'm not going to be streaming Dune. I'm probably going to be streaming Windrose because I kind of picked a bad day to start streaming Dune because the server restart starts like in the next day. I mean, I could still go out into the deep desert and do what I want to do. It's just I don't want to be bothered with the effects of the buildup of the Coriolis storm, and by the time I actually get everything properly set up to where I'm like efficiently grinding and getting everything in storages out in the deep desert, I'm gonna be having the effects of a Coriolis storm. So I'm gonna play something else probably if I do come back. Probably try playing Windrose more. I really love, how should I say this? I like Windrose. I'm starting to understand that the games I'm really liking, that I'm loving so far, that I'm able to get really into pretty easily, is open world survival games. So I think that's going to be more of a staple to my channel overall. It's just streaming more open world survival games in general. Every once in a while there will be RPGs and such, because I do really love RPGs, but open world survivals have just been really fun to me. Alright. That being said, I am going to end stream here. Hope you have a good shit. Sorry, I hit the mic. Hope you have a good day, evening, or night, but my throat's killing me. I need to take some pain medication and see if I feel better, and I might start streaming again. If not, you know why. I'm probably going to try to force myself to stream, and I probably just won't be talking later if I do stream Windrose or something, so yeah. As a quick disclaimer also, besides me more than likely playing open world survival games and being more staple of my channel, for a good minute as of right now, don't know when you'd be watching this, but until, I don't know, it's a complicated thing. No, until the server restart happens, because today is Monday. So after server restart happens, I don't know if it's Monday night or if it's Tuesday night. I think it's Tuesday. After server restart happens for Deep Desert, for Dune, I'll probably end up streaming Dune again. Until then, you're just gonna see me streaming Windrose and shit. Admittedly, I play a lot of RTS games. RTS games are a hardcore favorite. If I'm not accidentally putting a bunch of hours into this and not streaming it like I should be, I am more than likely putting all of my hours into playing an RTS game of some sort. I just don't stream RTS games at all. I don't think RTS games, for me personally, are something I should be streaming. I think RTS games for me are oh, they're just not something I want to stream. RTS games for me are something I like just zoning out into, you know, just fully focusing on the game, not having to glance and look at a chat and worry about people or anything like that, you know? So, hope y'all have a good day, evening, or night, but I will be ending the stream here. I just realized I don't know how long I was muted there for. I don't know how long I was muted there for. don't know, did I just mute the stream? I don't know. I'm so... Hold on. Okay, I did just mute it. Sorry, my... The pain is extremely distracting. All I can think about right now is trying to take a bunch of pain medication, but I'm trying not to do that right on stream. So, have a good day, evening, night. I will stream later. I probably just won't be talking as much. Yeah. Hope you have a good day, evening, or night. I need to come up with a better ending.